What's up? Welcome to our show. We're starting to go at 4 o'clock now, just because we are at Glorieta from now on, because Tice Valley is a vaccination center, COVID vaccination center now. So we are at Glorieta. So since we are at Glorieta, I don't have to spend 30 minutes driving between locations. So we're going to do these at 4 o'clock now. We film it and then we upload it, so it probably won't get uploaded till 5. We just know it's going to get sooner and sooner and sooner. Here with Phin. Ren's going to stay for at least a second or two until his mom comes or something, or maybe he'll stay for the whole time. Our quote of the day is to buy in. Okay, there we go. Our quote of the day is to buy in. When you buy in, I'll say both of these guys are bought in. But it came at different times. It came from him on the first day. But that's only because Ian talked him up. Ian's like, told him everything about the program, explained it, kind of talked him into it. He was just like, oh, that makes sense, that makes sense. And he came in first day, he was like, whatever you say. For him, it was a little bit later than that. I would say after the summer, maybe starting in like September, he just changed and started being like, boom, got it. And everyone buys in at their own time. That's where the coach comes into play. That's where parents come into play, things like that. But I would say I learned one thing from playing in Taiwan, and that was as long as everyone's moving somewhere, then you're gonna go somewhere. And it was some stupid stuff that they had us do, but my teammates were like, dude, just listen to them. Let's just do it, even though it's wrong. So at least we're moving. And I'm like, that's a tough lesson to learn, but like, yeah, sometimes you can fix everything after a while. Just do something. All right. So, anyways, our something today is going to be, let's go with our middle school stuff. These guys are quarantining together, so we're going to try the clap dribble. All right. We're going to be right here. All right. It's going to be dribble, cross, between the leg, behind the back. Practice it real quick. Dribble, cross, between the leg, behind the back. No clap yet. Dribble, cross, between the leg, behind the back. 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 Now when you go behind your back, try to clap. So opposite hand, or with the same hand, opposite side. Ready, set, go. Just slightly. And maybe if you have a son and a dad combination, they can do this drill one day. This dribble across between the leg behind the back. And then you guys get in sync, bond over that, have lifelong relationships. It's beautiful. Now stop. You're gonna bounce right to fly drill. Fly drills like this: 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 out. As you go behind your back, I recommend you do it from your tippy toe position. You go right over it like this, and then you go tippy toes. Your legs are skinnier, and then when you go tippy toes, I guess you're more focused too. And then the back part needs to be separate, like this thingy. Ready? Try it. Nice job. That's pretty good. It's called the fly drill, named after lineman fly. You go to the opposite side. You go to this side. And if you see people flying through on bikes, don't worry about it. They're not harming us, all right? Because we're at a park. We're at a park, but it's cool. time out again, time out again. Next one that we have a very fun one, and this is trick dribbles, okay? Now, when I teach, a lot of people in the neighborhood, they love to say, oh my God, that's the program that does all the fundamentals. We do a lot of fundamentals, but we also include a lot of crazy stuff too. And for this one, this is one of the crazier things because basketball is a creative sport. And this is the stuff that makes you love it, one. This is the stuff that does help your game in some weird ways. We're going to try some trick dribbles. The first trick dribble will be the Magic Johnson one, like this. But we'll use our eyes as well, like this. But we're also going to move our leg like this, like the Jerry West logo. Right on the ball. That's Dennis's mom. Alright, so you're going to go like this, and then fake it like that. As you look that way, so it's in and out, fake like this, and then you have it. So it's not really a carry or a travel this. It doesn't really look like one, but it's going to trick the defense. You can do it to a shot. Or you can practice it just by yourself. No. And again, step by step, step by step. You want to be missing your calf by just like. Then you have to also get mad. That is your job. They're doing their job, you guys do your job. Alright, stop. Next trick. Let's see. How about this trick? Normally I do it like this. You catch the ball like that. You guys should do it higher. And catch the ball like this. Uh-oh. How about though, behind your back? Uh-oh. Oh, way harder. Try it. Nice. Oh, good job. If you do this, do not hurt your finger. You can't point your fingers up. I just said it, right? Point your fingers straight. Stop before they hurt themselves. Next trick. Now I said trick dribbles, but we're going to try a trick shot. I believe he was the first one to do this summer. I can do this from half court. Go like this, behind the back. Oh no! Right or left-handed. Try it. Again, all the trick stuff, it's just fun. It's fun, but I say that my behind the back passes are better because so occasionally I do use this, but if you don't mix in fun with basketball, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. You can aim with your pinky to throw the ball out. You can try closer. Nice job. Oh, got it. See there, Madison. Oh, little flat. All right, last trick dribble. Oh, I don't need two. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, we could do this one. Or we could do the notorious one. Or we could do the one from the TV commercial when I was growing up. Like that. Pick one of those, or you can do not just behind your back, but wow, not like that.
He's got one. I probably did.
There we go. Either one of those four. Go ahead. Sky hook. That's got to be 3 minutes, by the way.
Yeah. I need one more point.
time out again. Ball right here. Let's get back to the real stuff. We got our flip-flop screen. So our flip-flop screen, he's right here guarding it. Okay, you could be that guy actually. Switch, you could be guarding it. Alright, so if this guy's guarding me, he's going to force me to the screen with sees it coming. And his man's just going to help. His man's going to pop out and double team me. He's going to come here. I'm going to be in trouble. That guy's going to roll. Everything happens, right? But what's going to happen is that's going to become a routine. That's a routine show he's going to do as his man shows the help. He's going to screen on this side. I'm going to go like that. Like this way. That guy's already hitting that side. And now I have a shot on this side. He can still pick and roll, though. Show them the pick and roll part. So stutter step, and then jump on this side. So stutter step, and then jump on that side. So I'll be screen. And roll like that. We can also do this on one of the NBA's favorite ways to stop a pick and roll, because the pick and roll is kind of unstoppable. There really is no answer to it, especially if you have someone who can throw the ball across the court. If they try to ice the screen, you see the screen coming? No, just say you're not going to the screen. Just say, no, guys. They take his man and throw it right there. Alright? One thing that he said last time, he said, can't that guy just pop out and shoot a three? Sure. The Joker can. Embiid can. Yeah, can. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of dudes in the world. Yeah. Don't worry about it. He's not. So that's what they chance it. They go like this. They go, it's probably Edwards right there. We're not gonna allow it. And then they put that guy right there and they just force him down. So instead of that happening, we again on this side. So on that side, and then take the roll, seal them off, and now it's 2 against 1. Alright, so that's the play. What we're gonna do is these guys can actually go through. The hardest part is like that, huh? Stutter step and do. Yeah, this part, looking at him and going for the screens and that hard. I want you guys to try to go ahead.
And do we switch off passing to the roller?
I'll be right here for you, okay? Go ahead. Now, you use it. Don't even go that far. All right, switch. And try the roll part as well. Okay? Give him a ball. Again. Stutter step and then jump. And why do I make that stutter step?
Because before you say the screen, you're supposed to stutter step.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say you make the stutter step so that the guy hears you coming. And even say, screen right here, I got you. So that the guy believes it's going to happen that way. So that your guy believes, oh, I got a show. All right, LeBron James yesterday, I think it was, the Chicago Bulls guy said, LeBron's calling out our plays out there. Like, almost like he's cheating. He looks so sad about it. It was hilarious. Like, he's saying all the plays and like going, hey, you go there, they're going to do this. And we're like, we were, but now we can't. And what's funny is people will react to that. So you can double cycle them out. So like, say LeBron's guarding me. I'll be like, I'll call out our play for me. So maybe it might tune them into the wrong thing. All right, so you help the defense mess up really fast. All right, so you're like screen. I got you, and then you jump on this side without the jump on that side first. All right, and then you look this way, you can go that way, and you pick and roll like that. And how many guys do you have to know what this is to be able to do it? At least 2. So it can't just be you. So I told Dylan, or Sway, to get his big man out there to practice one day. He did it one day. I thought maybe he could find like a friend and do something amazing. And again, I said I wouldn't mention him again, but this is why Tom Brady is going to win. I mean, because the day that he got traded to Tampa Bay, he flew down there and started calling players up to practice at local parks. during the coronavirus. And the NFL said, stop it. And they said, and still did it.
You got traded before the coronavirus, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, like right around it. And when the coronavirus started, he's like, no, we're still going. And again, no one else tracks him, the whole place. He did it. And again, he's just like, you come down. Now, you just have enough balls to do that? You can find your teammates' numbers. Be like, hey, what house are we going to? And then do it then? That'd be weird. I admit, that'd be crazy. But years down the line, let's say that Ren and Phin somehow make it to the NBA. There's going to be a 30 for 30 about you. There's going to be some local kids talking about how amazing you were. They're going to be like, yo, you know what these guys do? They call up the whole neighborhood and said, we're doing this. I'm not going to settle for less. Learn this. They taught us everything. It was crazy. I'm a D1 player now. I didn't even like basketball because of these guys. All right? And it's going to have to be some kind of story that's outside the box. It's not going to be like, well, they did what everyone else did, and they became the most amazing player in the entire world. It's not going to happen. All right? So you can step outside the box. All right? Next thing. We have press break, give and go. We can actually kind of do this one. All right. So for press break, give and go, and when I'm being trapped by two guys and I escape like this, and I pass out of here, that's a nice pass. I got two guys on me. Now it's a 4-on-3 fast break, but I'm missing something. I need to run forward because these guys are running that way. I need to bust through them and go. And this is a play that Dennis wouldn't do for me one time. And it was really, really silly because once he started doing it, he got a breakaway dunk. And I was like, yes, dude, we need you. As tired as you are to sprint forward afterwards, you did all the work, but make that 4-on-3 into a 5-on-3. So what we're gonna do right here is have one person like this, and you will be the catcher, pivoter, and pass ahead. The other person will, you know what? I want the camera to see too. So how about that person will be right here. Catch, pivot, pass, that person can go for a layup or a jump shot. But you right here, get a sprint up, the ball with the left hand, then retreat, dribble back, and then jump pass while two people are running at you, straight to them, and then sprint, then you sprint forward. No. And if you catch the ball in the middle, you catch it high, pivot high, keep the elbows out, and then pass it high. All right, this is how you catch the ball in the middle. This middle is very dangerous. You never dribble in here. You definitely don't turn around with the defense right next to you. Where else would he be? Is he going to be on that side of you or this side of you? This side. How are you going to turn and then pass like this? You're just not. All right? And there's other people around you coming behind, so you don't want to turn around and start dribbling because there's too many factors happening for all around you. So catch, give, and go. Let's try it. Go. Retreat, pass, sprint. Overhead. All right, let's go, sprint back, throw the ball back, you're in the middle. Go up the sideline. So right when you catch the ball, go press break, I would not suggest dribbling up the middle because now you just create the same scenario I don't want him doing. Go up the sideline. It's going to give you the most options. It might seem backwards because you're putting yourself in the corner. It's how you break press. All right? You come this way. If you have something, you go, get double team, pass ahead. Don't have that, don't have the middle pass. Then you have two people right here. You can't just pass to the middle because the two people are close. Get distance before they arrive. Pass it fast like that. Zip it and then sprint. So start right there.
It could be a bounce pass, right?
No.
No.
Like this, overhead pass, air it out. It's all right. Let's go.
I'll go back side.
You make me scared to throw it that hard.
That hard or that high?
Don't throw it that hard.
Oh, okay.
When you retreat, get the ball behind you. You want the ball behind you. And not such a high dribble over there. All right, stop. We'll come back to that. Last one is final catch for shots. All right, ball here. And this is very, very simple. You're right there, coach. You're right here. All right, there are 3 triangle spots. Show me the other spot real quick. You show me the other spot real quick. Those are the 3 spots. You do anything that you want. But now if one person catches it, you want to make the defense work, okay? So if this guy catches the ball on the post, he's going to sprint up. He's going to turn and pass the left hand, and then you're going to shoot that shot, okay? And now if you're up there, and I pass the ball to the get outside the key place. And again, you have to go when he looks at you. You post up, you get a post, and you pass the ball like this, looks at you, sprint for a layup. It's a sprint for a layup. And then the last one, you're right there, you be up. If I catch it, this one's kind of hard as I catch it. Nope. So back up first. Then you go across. You catch it early, not late. Early, so you can catch it right here. So you can score right there. All right, like a reverse Mikey. All right, those are the 3 passes. Those are the 3 passes. Let's just practice all of them. The first one, let's go for a layup right here. Strong side. All right. Ready. Post up. You know how to post.
Out of the key.
Hey, this is a guard. He's not used to post stuff. This is why post players are geniuses. They know stuff that guards don't quite know. Like this. Literally, that's all that post players know. Good enough. All right, okay. Post players are idiots. I'm sorry, post players. Biggs. Kevin McHale, screw you. All right.
Are we in the same way?
Next one. You can start down low. Stay right there. Okay. Okay, you need to wait. Tell me the looks. Take it back here. Low. It's not quite a curl, it's just a shot. Switch. That's a really cool look. I like the whole thing.
Thank you. Black's my color.
Yeah, it's so dope, so dope. Same exact one. There we go. Now we do that to keep the defense honest. All right, so the last one. You guys should start down low, this one, flash high. All right, there you go. Flash high, I'm going to straight line. One with the curl, so I got this in the straight line. Straight line. You know, straight line is? Yes. Straight line. Good. You gotta go lower.
Yeah, I didn't go out first.
Lower first like this, and then go. And why lower first? Because your defense is right like this. As soon as you catch it, if his head turns slightly, then you go, but you have to step down first. But if you go right here, I'm gonna hit you. And then the reason that you're going in the first place is I have 2 options. 1, I can stay still, you can score. 2, I can follow you, and now he can drive. All right, and it's driving toward an empty way, so his defender's right here. He saw you there. He's thinking that maybe that's not going to be open, that you're going to drive that way. And when you switch, stuff's on the move, stuff's hard to keep up with, just creating options. Got it? All right, last thing before we end is our story of the day, and we got study habits change from high school to college. Because when it was do study habits change from high school to college. All right. Once you get into college, you start to seriously study, and you get these things called study groups. Like straight up, you just like find the 5 smartest kids in class. That's what I did, and then you study. I guess some kids weren't doing this, but in my class of 700, there'd be like 15 different study groups of 3 at least. And when I switched schools to a 30-person class at St. Mary's, I would say I had about 4 different options of study groups. And we would get each other's numbers, call up. No one ever told us to do this. We just did it. And I'm sure that there were people that didn't have study groups, I'm sure. But they were probably the same kids that were failing the class. I don't know. But in high school, I've never heard of a study group. 8th grade, you guys ever had a study group? Study group? Yes. Did your parents set it up? So with other kids in the class, you study together. Pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. All right. I didn't hear about that crap. No, I'm sure maybe someone was doing it. So for you guys, study like if you can study like college kids do, you're going to make that college. If you can practice like pros do or college guys do, you're going to make college the pros. You can do it early enough. So start doing like the earliest, as early as possible. And studying wise, LeBron James again played against that team, the Chicago Bulls. That was a win. That was a bad team this year, the Chicago Bulls. The Lakers were the defending champs. And yet, what did LeBron do the night before? He watched them play against the Charlotte Hornets. He watched the game and studied it. That's like you tomorrow playing against that kid who just passed by, that little secondary, and going, I got a game against him tomorrow? Okay, let me look him up on the internet and just study his plays. That kid. All right? And are you really going to do that? No, you're going to do, I got this win, right? Study like that. All right, anyways, we'll see you guys later. And remember, with just a little bit of love for the sport and a little bit of magic, you can do a lot. See you later. Oh, wait, I missed that? I'm just joking. Bye. Was I close? Was I close?
You're lucky that you walked right back.
Oh, I saw him leave.